Semper Eadem. This traditionless city, no accent at all community, with our skyline of spires, domes and minarets, streets of cobblestones and Roman baths and all that history lost to the ring road. It's not utopia, this landlocked island. We're not always pretty, but we're scrappy and we're welcoming. Quietly radical underdogs, when even our motto is underwhelming. Always the same. Consistently resilient, non-conformist metropolis of dissent, with our hard-won tolerance, history of repeatedly seeing off the National Front, putting them on the first bus back to where they came from with a quiet confidence. We're identifiable by all the things we're not. Not Northern, not Coventry, Derby or Nottingham. We're uni halls and terrace streets, council estates and red brick semis. We're foreign tongues and mother tongues, the teacher on the school gate welcoming kids in 13 different tongues. We're no longer gloves and shoes and shirts and garters, but curry and jewellery and crisps and samosas with food done properly. A national curiosity. 22 countries in one stretch of high street, cheek by jowl, where shopkeepers trading services for favours, a parallel currency of clean windows for free lunches. We're cathedral bells and Friday prayers, football chants and market traders. We're home when home is no longer an option. Home because it's always been home, because your granddad got one of the first houses on the Ayers Monsell and still has the original flooring. We're home because of an advert in the Ugandan Argus, because of Windrush, because of war, because of fleeing, because we rub along pretty well, all of us. Residents and visitors, travellers and friends. The crowd of 40,000 wrapped up in big coats with sweet tea and barfy on Belgrave roads. Outside the town hall in reindeer ears and Santa hats. Scores of mothers and daughters at the unveiling of Alice Hawkins, always and always facing towards the light. We're hot dogs at the racecourse on bonfire night. The warmth of comedy gigs in the middle of winter, red and green scarves and bubble hats at the rugby grounds, school sports day at Saffron Lane, summer Sunday and Simon Says, the big session, the Cookie Charlotte and musician, with Kasabian's homecoming gig and all the stages and every theatre this city's ever seen. We're Jamie Vardy in the Premier League, our inexplicable Statue of Liberty, 2 a.m. McDonald's on Market Street, and we just piled out of fan club Newark when it snows and the street lights make it feel like Narnia. We're peregrines. The tiny train in Abbey Park, canoes on the canal, nurses and factory workers to and from shifts along the towpath. Every playground and the unwritten rule that if you can't speak the language but you can kick a ball or play cricket, then you're in. This understated middle place that talks itself down given half a chance and has trouble knowing what to put on its postcards. Come for the car park king, stay for Ranieri. But we're more than Adrian Mole, more than Gary Lineker and a half-decent Jalfrezi, with a feeling of belonging. The space we make for each other, each new arrival, new community, the way we all shuffle up a bit. The way we don't shout about it. Semper Eadem, always the same, this traditionless, accentless city.